Hey everyone, welcome back, and today I'd like to switch things up a little bit and do a quick review of the UMC204HD. So recently we've gotten some feedback that our audio is not so great, so I decided to do a little bit of research and pick up one of these USB audio interfaces. Essentially this just has two XLR inputs with the capability to have a quarter-inch jack plug-in also, so if you have instruments that don't have XLR but they do the quarter-inch jack, this device will take it. You have your two gain controls here that relate to the two XLR inputs. Also, on top you have these buttons here that change it from line to instrument, although whether that button is pushed or not, I can't really tell the difference in the audio recording, so it doesn't do much from my experience using it these past couple of days. Then we also have this button here that's called pad, and essentially what that does is it brings down the gain to almost nothing. So if you notice, I'm going to push this right now on mic 2, and you're going to notice that my audio cuts off almost completely. So the gain goes really, really low. I'm going to switch it back on. So if you notice that difference, that's what that does. You also have your stereo mono button here. This is for monitoring. So if I have an XLR mic here, this is a Shure mic, that's a mono mic. If I hit this stereo mono button, it will play audio through the left and right channel. So essentially it'll like do a dual mono kind of thing. Then you also have the main out control here so that you can kind of dictate how much volume goes to your out in the back here. Then we also have the mix, so that if you have input coming from the computer and your mic, so you can listen to the both simultaneously and then gauge how much you want coming in or out. Then the standard kind of headphones volume, so that you can hear yourself talking while recording and kind of control what you want that level to sound like. Of course, you have a 3/4-inch jack here for headphones. I don't use anything fancy. I just have a pair of kind of like Bose headphones. They're nothing spectacular. I got them on sale on Amazon. So on the back here, you have your USB 2.0 plug. This is a USB powered device, so it doesn't have an external power source. The amplifiers inside do all the work, so you don't have to have like an extra jack or anything. It does it all with just this one cable here. It is plug and play for the Mac. For Windows, you have to download a driver. It took me about a minute to find the driver, download it, install it, and after that it's essentially plug and play for both systems. You also have two Midi, one in and one out. If you have a piano or some sort of digital kind of device to do that kind of thing, or like a keyboard, these are good for you. I don't use this. I'm primarily just focusing on voiceover recordings. You also have your phantom power of 48 volt, so that's on or off. This mic doesn't require it, so I have it in the off position. Then these we already kind of talked about. These are the outputs for monitor speakers. You also have another 3.5 main out, left and right, and then you have inserts, two inserts. So this is essentially for like sound effect boards and that kind of thing. Overall, so for the past couple of days that I have used this device, pretty pleased with it. Considering the $80 price tag, it is on the lower end of the devices in its class. A Focusrite model similar to this one is right around $150. One from PreSonus, they have something similar to this, which I had in the past. Really wasn't happy with it, so I actually wound up returning it. And they're right around that same ballpark, $150 to around $200. And those prices do fluctuate, so don't quote me on them. With this guy being $80, I was a little bit skeptical, but it had really high reviews, so I went for it and got it anyway. One of the things that I like most about it is the minimal noise level with my gain turned up. So the SM58 mic is one that you have to keep really, really close. It's designed for vocals and singing, so you can have it essentially almost like an inch away from your lips in order for it to pick up a really good audio. So since I have it on the desk here, it's around, I'd say, 12 inches away or so, maybe more, and I have the gain turned up to right around 90%, even 95%, and the noise level is really, really low. So it shows that this thing is doing a really good job on picking up the gain but minimizing noise levels. definitely recommend it. For the price, you really can't beat it. Thanks for watching, guys, and we hope to see you back next time.